Hi everybody, today I will show you how to use the breeding module from Genovis to create all your breedings in EweManage. First you have to import your CSV file from Genovis that includes your breedings, and you open it with Excel. I'm sorry for the French things there. Then in Excel you select the first column and you have to convert your spreadsheet into different columns because right now a CSV is a single column. So go on convert, and in the dialog box click the delimited feature, use the comma, which is virgule here, and then next, and you terminate or finish at that point. So you will have a spreadsheet with different columns. Now it may happen that in one of the columns where you have some information, you only have like a pound sign with field or something like that. You have to replace all that. So to do that, you use the select and replace function, enter equal, and replace by nothing. So basically the information will appear properly in these columns there. You can do the same thing for the whole spreadsheet. I just showed you for the first column, but you can do it for the whole spreadsheet at once. So you will have the values there that allow you to do a finer selection of your rams. Now let's delete the first row, which is not useful. The second row is the ram number. So you'll see in the column you have different stars. You have to replace the stars with the ram number of the first line. So to do that, you use again the same function, the select and replace. First select the column, do select and replace, copy the ram number, input star in the search and replace by the ram number, and replace all for the column, and that's it. You eliminate the next column until you reach the one with stars again, and you do that for every column where you have the star, i.e. the ram number. So you again replace the star by the ram number in the first line. So you do that for the whole spreadsheet. And after that, the idea is to create one column with the U number and one column for the RAM number. So to do that, you will copy the RAM numbers in each of the columns into the first column. So you select whatever you have, you do a copy, and then you paste on the first column. You do that for every column where you have RAM identified there. So if you have 4 or 5 columns, it will take you about a minute to do that. It's not that long, but you have to do that in order to get a column with all the rams in there. After that, you can erase the balance. Then you can delete the first 2 lines here, or the first line, sorry, and you can input titles. The first column will be the use, the second is the ram, and then you enter the date of the breeding date. If you have different breeding dates, then you change them, but basically input the date. So I input it into the first 2 lines, otherwise when I copy it will increment, like from 01, 02, 03, etc. So when you do that, you copy down to the bottom. Now you will see later on that if you're using EweManage after release 3.02, you can create a 4th column with the group number. So you save your file as an Excel file, and then you go into EweManage, into the Genovis menu, and you will select breeding groups using a file made with the Genovis breeding module. Then it will ask you to find where did you put your Excel file. You go and select it. So here I have the breeding module file and the Excel file I just created, and here's my information. So first line is the U, breeding date, and then you've got the selected ram. When you click to confirm the information, you see that all your breedings are completed according to what you had in your Excel file. So you can also, if you did not input the group names, you can input your group names right there, one by one, or by clicking the heading to copy. So just to verify that all my breedings have been done, I just selected the group 1. And as you can see here, I have the proper breeding and information for the dates and the rams. So here again, another U in that group. So here, as I said before, in release 302 and above, you can create a fourth column with the group names. Here I even put different group names for different grams, and you can proceed with the same thing. Go and select your breeding file and import the information by confirming on the top there. So here are my groups, and when you confirm, you will be able to see it. Thank you for watching.